Baltimore Police Commissioner Kevin Davis has asked the FBI to take over the investigation into the death of Detective Sean Suiter. Davis made the request in a letter submitted Friday to Federal Bureau of Investigation's Director Christopher Wray. Suiter, a homicide detective, was fatally shot in the head amid what police have described as a violent struggle with an unknown suspect on a troubled block in West Baltimore 2 weeks ago. Suiter was on duty at the time, investigating a prior triple killing in the neighborhood. There have been no arrests in his case, despite a $215,000 reward for information leading to one. Police Commissioner Kevin Davis disclosed publicly last week that Suiter had been slated to testify the day after he was killed before a federal grand jury in a police corruption case involving Sergeant Wayne Jenkins, one of 8 members of the police department's gun trace task force who have been indicted on federal racketeering charges. The circumstances surrounding Detective Suiter's killing are significantly complicated by the fact that he was to appear before a federal grand jury the following day. Davis' letter to the FBI read: "I am growing increasingly uncomfortable that my homicide detectives do not know all of the facts known to the FBI or U.S. Attorney's Office that could, if revealed to us, assist in furthering this murder investigation. I respectfully request the FBI to investigate the murder of Detective Suiter," Davis wrote. 2 powerful Baltimore City councilmen called on Thursday for the police department to turn over the investigation into the killing of Det. Sean Suiter to federal authorities. The move came as federal prosecutors filed a new indictment against Sergeant Wayne Jenkins, a former member of Baltimore's. 2 powerful Baltimore City councilmen called on Thursday for the police department to turn over the investigation into the killing of Det. Sean Suiter to federal authorities. The move came as federal prosecutors filed a new indictment against Sergeant Wayne Jenkins, a former member of Baltimore's. On Thursday, federal prosecutors filed a new indictment against Jenkins, alleging he duped Suiter 7 years ago into finding drugs that Jenkins had planted in a man's car. Jenkins has not entered pleas and the cases against him. Several other members of the gun trace task force have pleaded guilty. Police have maintained Suiter's intended testimony was not related to his shooting, but the timing has led to swirling speculation around the case. City Council President Bernard C. Jack Young and Councilman Brandon Scott, chair of the Public Safety Committee, have called on police to turn the investigation into Suiter's death over to the FBI. An independently conducted investigation would be the quickest way to provide the public and those who loved Det. Suiter with the answers they rightly deserve, Young and Scott wrote in a letter to Davis. Police declined to address Young and Scott's request on Thursday, noting their intention to provide updates on the case today. This story will be updated.